You guys want to make some Christmas tree ornaments? Let's do it.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion.
This project is super simple. I'm going to take a styrofoam ball, roll it in some Mod Podge, and then I'm going to roll it in some fake snow. All of the supplies for this one came from the Dollar Tree. Once I'm done, I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to glue those styrofoam balls into the cupcake liners. I have a large one and a small one. Once I get them glued in, I'm going to take some twine, glue the twine at the top for the hanger, add a berry, and then this project is complete.
Can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas time.
This project is also super simple. All we're going to do is take a candy stick from the baking area at Hobby Lobby, and we're going to apply some hot glue to the stick. Make sure you're using some kind of finger protectors, that way you're not burning yourself when you go to glue the batting on. I picked up my batting a long time ago from Hobby Lobby, but you can also pick up batting at Walmart, and they have it over in the sewing area. All you're going to do is attach the desired amount of batting that you want to your stick. Remember, cotton candy is fluffy and there's usually an abundance of it when you get it, so you want to make this as full as possible. Next, I'm using some acrylic paint. I chose to use pink and blue because that reminds me of the fair, but you could totally do any color you want here. Red and green would also be super cute. All you're going to do is take a paintbrush and dab it onto the batting. So it's okay if some of the white is showing because cotton candy is not a solid color, so you want it to look like a cloud and fluffy. So I just do that around the whole stick, and I do make a blue one as well. Now we're ready to wrap it. I'm just using Saran Wrap here. You could have, there's a variety of things you could use. Plastic bags, any kind of like goodie bags over in the treat section at Hobby Lobby. They also sell those at Walmart and I think at the Dollar Tree, but I just chose to use Saran Wrap. So I wrap the top of it with my Saran Wrap. I'm using twine at the bottom. You could leave it with just twine. I went ahead and added ribbons that matched my cotton candy. This is really customizable to whatever you might like. I go ahead and add some twine to the top along with my other ribbon, and then this project is complete.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having it.
For this project, we're taking another one of those candy sticks. I cut this one in half, and then I'm just going to shove each part of the stick into the styrofoam ball. These styrofoam balls came from the Dollar Tree. They are the smaller size. If you want to make these bigger, you could totally use a bigger styrofoam ball. I decided to just put some hot glue there at the end just to make sure that the stick stayed in place, and then I'm ready to use my fabric. So this buffalo check fabric came from Hobby Lobby over in their like remnant fabric area that they have for sale, and then the green plaid ribbon plaid material came from the Dollar Tree. Once I have the material wrapped around the styrofoam ball, I'm just using some twine and I'm going to tie it off to give it the sucker look. You could use ribbon here, you could use any kind of ribbon to match your fabric. I just went with twine because I like twine. But anyway, anything you wanted to use there would be fine. I'm using a piece of paper clip that I cut with my wire cutters to insert into the styrofoam ball. Then I'm going to add twine and ribbon, and then this project is complete.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
For this project, I'm going to be using those styrofoam balls from the Dollar Tree again. I'm going to paint one full styrofoam ball with my Truffle chalk paint, and then my second styrofoam ball, I'm only going to paint half of it so it gives the look of whipped cream on the top. Once they've dried, I'm going to go ahead and use some hot glue and glue them together. Now these styrofoam balls ended up being slightly smaller than I wanted them to be, and so they don't give the look of ice cream, which is what I was going for. But they do give a super cute look of like a duo of chocolates, and so I decided to just keep going with it. So once I get those glued into the cupcake liner, I'm using some confetti that I got from the Dollar Tree, or not the Dollar Tree, I'm sorry, from Hobby Lobby. These are green, red, and white, and I'm just going to glue them to the top to give it the look of sprinkles for a sundae. I went ahead and used another berry from my berry pick and stuck it into the top of my ornament to give it a cherry on top. Now I'm using another paper clip as the topper to hang, and I'm just going to cut it in half with my wire cutters and bend it down and stick it in the styrofoam ball. It ends up looking kind of like a giant staple. I decided to go ahead and add some red sparkly ribbon to this one to hang it on the tree, and then this project is complete.
I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside.
So to use up the rest of my supplies, I decided to just make another piece of chocolate. I just painted the styrofoam ball brown with my truffle chalk paint. I'm adding fake snow on top to look like salt, some twine for a hanger, and then this project is complete.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside.
Thanks for being here today. I am so happy that you stayed here till the end, and if you love these projects as much as I did, let me know down in the comments which one stole the show for you. For me, it had to be hands down the cotton candy. Absolutely loved it. I want to make a million of them, and I just thought they were adorable. If you're loving Christmas in July as much as I do, here is a playlist of all my Christmas DIYs from last year, and then here is a video of one of my most favorite DIYs I made at Christmas time. So check both of those out here at the end screen, and remember, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you in my next video.
Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.